Every year, the community suggests things and wants things in the game that they think will make 2K better. But 2K doesn't always answer our prayers and give us what we want. Sometimes we gotta beg and plead just to get one game mode added or one new thing added into the game. But this year, these are my 5 things that I think will make 2K19 the greatest basketball game of all time. Number 1, game modes. Now back in 2K11, we had the iconic Jordan mode where you had to go through and play all of his greatest games to see if you could do what he did. So whether that be the flu game, 63 points against Boston, hitting 6 threes against Portland, all that cool stuff made the game feel more interactive, and it was fitting since Jordan was on the cover. It's only right you got to play through his legacy. And being that LeBron's on the cover this year, I think that's going to be a smart decision for them guys to make. Like, could you imagine going through and playing all of LeBron's greatest moments? Like, just remember the year when he played the Pistons when he dropped 50 points and 23 or 24 straight points in the fourth quarter to beat them to advance to the finals against the Pistons. Man, like, that'd be dope if they could add that in there. Another thing that I think they could add in there, like, obviously they gotta add some kind of like off-season modes that we can get into, like FIBA, the Drew League like NBA Live does, and all that stuff like that. Because after you complete your regular season games, like, what is there else for you to do? I mean, Summer League would be cool. That'd be nice to go in there and play against the upcoming rookies and stuff like that. Drew League, just all kind of stuff you can do in the off season, because after you finish the regular season, it's dull. And of course you got the park and all that stuff, but still, you know, that's not much. You get tired of that too. Number 2 on my list, it has to be player customization, man. And it feels like for the past 5 years, we've had the same exact haircuts on 2K every year, man. I'm telling you, it's like you get one or two new ones, and it's not really a huge difference. But if you look at live, they got hundreds, maybe even almost 1,000 different combinations of hair and mustaches and beard you can put on your player, man. Like, you can dye your beard, you can dye your hair. They got braids, cornrows, fades, tapers, cornrows with the sides. I mean, they got all kind of crazy hairstyles that we can choose from on live. And I'm like, yo, what is 2K doing? Also, another thing is the sneakers, man. Like, 2K, they upgraded their sneaker game, but it's nowhere near live sneaker game, man. Live has all the exclusive. Like, they got like the bread ones, the Eminem 4s, the 11 lows, like cool grades. You gotta create that on like 2K. Some of those sneakers you gotta create them. You don't really get those offhand. On live, they got all those shoes for you already. All you gotta do is either unlock them or get them out of a loot crate or something like that. And I think that's a pretty cool feature, man, if you don't ask me. Like, 2K really needs to step the game up with the accessories and sneakers and exclusive sneakers at that, man. Like, they really need to upgrade that. Number 3. Now, a lot of people are going to hate me for this one, but I'm telling you, the player upgrading, it has to be better, man. Like, I'm going to look back at 2K15, and to me, this was the best player upgrading system that I've seen in a long time, since like 2K11, because really, even though it was VC based, whatever you put up on your dude is what he was going to be. So let's say you made like a shooting guard, and basically they gave you 75 upgrades, and the other 25 you had to unlock. Now, let's say you put up jump shooting and playmaking and defending, and you waste all your 75 upgrades on those things. Then your shooting guard is probably gonna be like a playmaking shooter, or, you know, something like that. So whatever you put up was your playstyle. You didn't have archetypes and all that stuff, man. To me, the archetype system is cool, but I like being able to just put up whatever I want and make my guy the way however he's built. Because if you do it the other way, then guess what? Look at 2K18. You make it pure sharp, you don't have any defensive badges. You can't really play defense. Your lateral quickness is poop. Like, if you do it this way, I can make a sharpshooter and put the defense on him. Yeah, I may be lacking in the rebounding or somewhere else, but at least I can play defense as a sharpshooter. So that's why I like that method a lot better, man. Number 4. Another feature that I think they should bring back is the parks. Add more parks in the game, man. Like the Flyers, the Rough Riders, the Ballers, and all that stuff. That was cool. But add more to it. There's more cities around the world, around the country, i.e. over in like Japan and the Philippines and all that. They can add way more parks in on this next one, because having to choose from Rough Riders or the Ballers and all that, that's old. Add more to that. Leave those in the game, but add more to them. Give us the ability to like walk to them, not actually just glitch to them and load the loading screen, but give us the ability to actually walk to those parks and choose from where we want to go. Like, add more stuff in the game, man. Live has a ton of parks, a ton of different courts that you can play at. Like, you can go play in the Drew League courts, you can go play at Venice Beach, you can go play at Rucker Park, you can play at Dykeman. Add those abilities in the game. Another feature I think they should bring back is the rec center. And the reason I say this, because you had the walk on, and that was cool. That was for players, who didn't really have a 5 for the program or something to go in there and work on the game. But if you bring the rec center back, it allows everybody to hop on and do what they got to do, man. Like, you can keep the program in the game, but add the walk on there. Like, you go to your local YMCA, you want to get on, run with some random people, or run with your crew. That'd be cool. Like, do it that way. Like, everybody, they might want to wear the custom clothing going in there. They might not want to wear just the poop yellow or the poop black jersey. You know what I'm saying, man? So I think that's a feature that they should bring back and add to what they already have on this game. Now, another thing I think they should add is more legends. Yes, we got Yao Mings, you got your Shaqs, you got your Ben Wallaces, you got Chris Webbers and all those players, but they're not players that everybody really wants. The players everybody really want, and I know 2K might not be able to get them, is Reggie Miller, Charles Barkley, Gilbert Arenas, and players like that. If you can some way get those legends in the game, cool. I mean, you're gonna add more to your My Team mode. You're gonna make the game funner for people who's wanting those guys for the past however many years, and it's gonna be an overall better game to the legends that you already have in the game, man. I'm telling you. But and number 5, let's listen to the community, man. If 2K19 wants to take off and be arguably the best basketball game ever made, just listen to the community. That's all 2K has to do. Like, if it's something in the game that is wrong, fix it right away. Because I remember on 2K18, I couldn't even play with my mod player because there was a glitch in the mod career where if I didn't accept the shoe deal, then I couldn't respond to the text from my agent, and I wouldn't be able to move past that scene in my career. So I'm just playing my career for no reason at that point. Fix that right away. Remove it from the game. And another thing, whenever the community says something's broken or needs fixing, fix it. And don't overfix it. Like, the shooting has been so terrible for the past 2-3 2Ks, because it'll be good if like the first couple like weeks, and then people start complaining, oh man, I'm playing against this guy, he's hitting everything. Well, he's a sharpshooter. You can't give him no space. It's real life. Look at Stephen Curry. Look at Klay Thompson. Look at Devin Booker. Look at all those guys that can really shoot. That's it. Keep the game the way it is. Stop messing with the shooting, because you got to go change your form 50 times. You got to go change your releases. You got to get a different base. And some bases don't even work in the game. Some releases don't even work. Like, how can a release be broken? Seriously, just think about that. How can a release be broken in the game? It's almost impossible. Like, if let's say I got Sean Marion's release. If I know his release to a T, I should green light it every time. There shouldn't be no, oh, well, you have his release, so that's why you didn't make it. No, it doesn't make sense, man. So, 2K, if you see this video, just listen to the community this year, man, and your game will be perfect. But anyway, guys, let me know down below in the comments what you think about my list, and if you have anything else to add, let me know. Write it below, man. I'll try to look at it and comment back to you. But alright, I'm out.